Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Q&A, the house Q&A, like raw update, life update, let's catch up videos. Sorry about the stopping of the last one, it wasn't intentional, but the guy turned up. He was here about 10 minutes and he was like, I can't do anything. This is the fourth engineer we've had and still no joy, so I don't know what they're playing at, but it's highly annoying when it's your job to be doing online stuff to not have the internet, and Stuart's raging that he hasn't got the football again. So yeah, anyway, we're back with finishing off these questions. So lots more questions on the Instagram. Oh, that was loud. Lots more questions on the Instagram question poll. My Instagram is Lara, Joanna, Jarvis. If you haven't followed me over there yet, I'd love to see you over there to see more kind of up-to-date, everyday, frugal living, and just, yeah, more hanging out with me. I hope it's not too bright here. I've got this amazing window here and it is so sunny outside and I've got blinds. If you saw the moving vlog, you'll notice how excited I was about having these blinds. I don't know why, I just have always wanted shutters, and would you call them shutters? Blinds? I'm not sure. And never had them, so I feel like life goal achieved, which is so ridiculous, I know. Anyway guys, I hope you've got something to drink while you're watching this video. Grab a cuppa. I've left mine downstairs, which is highly annoying, so yeah, let me know what you're drinking in the comments below, and let's get into the video. Okay, so the first one is, again, quite a few of these are really similar actually. So there was a question that's just come through after I filmed the last one saying any updates on the health front, in a similar boat here. I have actually answered the health stuff on the other video, so if you didn't see that, then go over and watch that one. House buying and moving, lessons learned, tips, etc. Oh yeah, so I said I'd do a video on that actually, because I feel like there's a whole video worth talking about, like the things we learn, the things we do differently, how to do it. I mean, the videos of the actual vlogs of moving, the moving vlogs, should be quite informative in terms of like step by step what's going on, but I might just do a full video of that. So if you've got any questions about that, then make sure you leave them in the comments so I can add those to that video. Okay, so more about the mortgage process, waiting times, tips on how to get through the process. So as you guys will remember, I've got an amazing mortgage advisor that I'm more than happy to pass along to you guys if you'd like to know their details. And we had such an amazing experience. It just felt like everything fell into place. Obviously I'm self-employed, Stu works in sales, he was on a commission basis, which is tricky because it's not like a set amount that he's earning every month, and they take that into consideration. When you're self-employed, you have to have 3 years worth of records, which is really crap because mine like is a growing business, so it's not like what I made 3 years ago is what I make now sort of thing. So there was quite a few different hurdles to jump over, but in general we found the process really, really easy. So we set up the mortgage in principle before we applied for the house. So once we knew that this was going to be the house, we went back to the mortgage advisor, went through all the figures again. Literally, I wanted it airtight. I checked the numbers so many times, I can't even tell you, because I didn't want us to be the reason why something was delayed or fell through, goodness, like God forbid. But we kept checking over the figures. Waiting times, tips on how to get through the process. So waiting times were absolutely fine. We didn't have any worries on that. The mortgage advisor actually set up a WhatsApp group, so we could just, all three of us, be like immediate responses rather than an official email, like emailing and then waiting for them. It was just really quick to do it like that. So that was really nice that they did that. We didn't have to wait ages actually. So the mortgage, so basically you have to wait 3 days for the funds to draw down, or 5 days. So when you know when you're going to complete, which was one of the hardest things actually, because we didn't know when we would exchange. So we kind of had to, because we were in talks with the old owners, it was really good for us to be able to chat about it and kind of work out what would work for us for a completion date, an exchange date. So that actually worked out well because it worked in line with our tenancy, like when we could leave that. And we basically timed everything so that it was about 5 days in between. So that was like time, like we'd have to pay double, but it all worked out absolutely fine. But the mortgage takes 5 days to draw down, so we didn't really know. We basically started, and I documented this in the moving vlogs, we put our money into the accounts like of the mortgage, of the bank. Is it the bank? So your money goes to the owner, yeah, the old owner. so that has to go through the solicitor, that's it. So you have to put your money through the solicitor. So say we're moving on the Thursday, on the Monday we put all of our money in. We couldn't do all of it because there's limits on accounts, so make sure you are aware of that you can't put all the money over in one day if it's over your bank's limit. So we did that, and it was all with them like Monday, Tuesday, so we didn't have any reason to be delayed. But in terms of the mortgage process, it was all fine. Because we'd been going for so long, we had all of the information already. We just added like the most recent figures. Yeah, it was all fine. We had like all of our figures there. If you're doing from scratch, then basically you need to get together all of your P60s, which are like if you're employed, all of your money's earned, all your pay slips, your bank details. The solicitor was the harshest bit because they need to check for money laundering. So they are really strict, and they needed so much information. And obviously in this digital world, you think you can just send like a digital statement from your bank account. No, they need printed statements. I haven't had printed statements for a long time, I'm trying to save the planet. No, but you just don't seem to have them anymore. So stuff like that we needed to prepare. So that took quite a while. So make sure you leave time for that. Basically just have all your finances in order if you're a first time buyer, if you're trying to get a new mortgage, just so that you don't have any delays, because it does take a long time to get everything. Just things like a utility bill, we don't really have anything like that sent through to the house anymore either. So it was quite a lot of paperwork and getting organised. Just, yeah, if you're organised with your statements, then that's good. And obviously things like this is probably like going into a different video really with tips and stuff, but don't spend loads of money before you get your mortgage, because they'll see that as lots of outgoings. Obviously we don't really spend much money anyway, and our January was a no spend January, so it worked out really well. But yeah, lots of kind of tips which I can probably share in another video, but just be organised and be prepared to get a lot of paperwork together. But yeah, do let me know if you want the mortgage advisor's details. I can introduce you maybe on email, so lara@adventuresofamum.com. If you email me that, I can hook you guys up, like introduce you basically. How are you settling into your new house? I think, did we do that one or not? I think, oh, how you find your new house. Yeah, we are settling in. Downstairs feels like it's good, but upstairs there's still lots of rooms with boxes everywhere. I feel like we've lost a bit of steam with it. So when you first get in, you're running on the adrenaline almost, and you just want it done, and it's like, get it all unboxed and it's amazing, and then you're like, I just need to rest. So we've run upstairs, so I need to definitely start that up again. And I just feel that we are feeling like it's ours now. So when we first moved in, I just felt like we were living at someone else's house, like we were on holiday at someone else's house. We were living out of bags, so it's like that kind of holiday vibe anyway, when you like go away for the weekend or something, and you might not unpack your bag, you just like live out of a suitcase. Just me? maybe you don't do that, but it felt very, and no, we didn't know where anything was, so that was quite tricky for about a week. I was like, oh, I just don't feel settled, don't feel like this is ours yet, like we're not like settled basically. But then over the last couple of weeks, definitely feel so much more settled. Just need to unpack still, it's in a bit of disarray still. And we need so much furniture, like so much, everything from TVs to tumble dryers, from sofas to a sofa bed. Like we just need so much stuff, but we can't afford it at the moment. We are absolutely broke because we've just spent so much money on buying a house, and that's okay, it will come. We just have to be patient. I do need to go to IKEA because, I don't know if you'll be able to see in this because I'm sat in front of it. So this is the wardrobe, and this one's not got a rail in it, and I want to be able to hang clothes. And the rail in the other one is like a really short rail because it's got drawers underneath. It's a IKEA Pax wardrobe. Let me know if you want an IKEA wardrobe tour. I think that's the thing. I'm really interested in that sort of stuff, just like organised and storage stuff. But yes, I need to get a rail for that, and I need to get a mirror, and there's a few bits, so I might go to IKEA. Let me know if you want an IKEA shop with me video, just to get those bits. But as I said, it's just gonna have to be, we're gonna have to be patient, and it will come eventually, but we need so much stuff. And things like, important things to me, like linen, towels, is that the same thing? Bed linen, no, linen, bed linen stuff, like bed sheets. We need a mattress for Henry, we need sheets for them both. Things like that are like the most urgent, because ours are just so decrepit, and I was always saving buying new towels for when we moved house, which I know it sounds so crazy, and that's meant we've had them for so many years, like decade or more, and they're all threadbare and horrible. So that's like an important one. But there's lots of things that we just really want, but we can't afford at the moment. So it's a long-term thing, and thankfully the style is really similar to our style anyway, so we don't need to do loads immediately. But yeah, we're just really happy here. How did you organise to pack? I'm so overwhelmed and don't know where to start. I know the feeling. My friend's doing it at the moment. They're moving to another county, which is really sad for us. But the movers that we got were amazing, and we actually ended up paying the extra, and I think it only worked out to be about £800, which I know is a lot of money, but the effort that it saved us, the time, it would have been months packing up the house. You saw how long it took us to do the decluttering of the loft, so we paid the bit extra and they did it all for us the day before we moved, which I cannot recommend enough. If you can save, I mean, it wouldn't be that much if you had a smaller house or less stuff. You know, you guys, your girl is a maximalist, let's be real. I've got a lot of stuff, but we just got them to come in and pack everything. We did loads ourselves, like we did the whole loft. We did, even on the day we packed loads of stuff. We were decluttering stuff beforehand, so we did a lot. But I just think living with boxes surrounding you for 4, 5, 6 weeks, it would drive me crazy. It was bad enough that we didn't have a dining room for since Christmas, because we did it over Christmas and then we couldn't use it for 2 months. So yeah, that's what we did, and they were really, really good actually. And yeah, I agree with you, you don't know where to start. I think just literally say, and that's the same with unpacking, a box a day. Just do a box a day, do a cupboard a day, I mean, I obviously decluttered my wardrobe and things like that, but I had stuff come down from the loft that's wardrobe clothes for a different season that I decluttered again because there was so much in there that I hadn't really been ruthless enough the first time, or that didn't fit me. I was like, I might fit into it one day. The day's never coming. So yeah, if you can afford to, I'd recommend that, but I know it's really expensive. Things you don't like about the house. Isn't that a weird question? Or is it? I don't know. Things I don't like about the house. The toilet seat in our bathroom. It dislodges when you sit on it. Which is really annoying, because that happened in our old house, and you know, the amount of times both Stu and I used to say, oh, I can't wait till we move, we don't have to have this annoying toilet seat, and now we've got one again. So that's fine, it's just like probably needs replacing. And the shower as well leaks, so every time you have a shower it pours with water, so you have to like do the window scraper that we use for the glass. We have to keep scraping it down because it's not flat, it like goes up. No, it must go down, so all the water pools at the door when you come in and out, so it's a complete nightmare. So that's annoying, but apart from that, we're so lucky it's all been done. I mean, I say we're lucky, we paid the price for it to be done this well, but it's stuff that we're not DIY, we're not friends of DIY. I do love upcycling and stuff like that, mini projects, but you know, we're not gonna go and fit a bathroom or a kitchen. But I would think about that, because that's an interesting question. I might do some videos over on Instagram of like things that make sense, just 5 things that make sense in my bathroom, something like that, because I find those videos really interesting. Did you find it hard to leave your rented house in the end? Yes, I did, but actually on the day it wasn't emotional at all, because it was so busy. Like, we were packing with the guys and we were moving, and we moved in a storm, guys. We moved in storm Eunice, so we had 2 days where they were here, and both days, well, the second day it was a really, really bad storm, and then the day, like for a week afterwards, and I was really worried that it was this noisy all the time in my room. I was like, I'm never gonna be able to sleep, it's so loud. But thankfully that was just the wind howling through. But yeah, I didn't actually find it emotional on the day at all. I haven't even thought about it at all, because we've been so preoccupied with this, and obviously on the day we were so busy as well. So yeah, but I can understand why people would be. What are you most looking forward to doing in your house? That's a lovely question. Most looking forward to entertaining, having people here, watching the children grow up here, having their friends over, because we used to constantly say like there's no space, and we didn't really feel pride in our house, and now we're like, bring your friends over. Like, we want to be the house where the children can come and be free to play here and be safe here and have their friends over, and us to entertain and things like that. So I can't wait for summer, can't wait for that. And springtime, it's really sunny today, like I said, and it's so nice like going out, like having the doors open, and just, it's like an extension of the room, which I love so much. But there's so much we're looking forward to. It just feels like a dream come true. So I think entertaining and having the children having the space and the freedom to do like their own thing as they get older as well. No question, just to say very many congratulations. Well deserved. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Have you had the urge to go on Rightmove since you completed I'm Addicted Still? This is a really funny question because I was addicted, so fully addicted. Like, it would be my most used app, and that's saying something, being a content creator and not being YouTube or Instagram or something. I haven't been on there at all since we moved. I deleted the app in one of my videos. It was a big moment because it's such a massive thing that I've been like looking for so long on there. And no, I've not looked back. I've not felt any need to look on there. I don't know what's going on in the market. Are the prices still crazy? I've just not looked. So no, I haven't at all. I haven't even got the app. So yeah, but I know why. I know why people do it. I just think I don't need to know. Like, I'm happy here, so I don't need to look anymore. But yeah, I'd love to know what's going on in the market because I'm sure it's still crazy. Mortgage advice, I think I've probably covered that off, but if you've got any other questions about it, let me know. And then let's end on the question that I have received potentially 12,000 times in the last couple of weeks, and that is, will we be doing a house tour? I'm really flattered that so many people are interested in our journey and want to see the house tour, and I know they're really popular on YouTube. I think at the moment we're just not really, we're still finding our feet here. We're still not very settled in terms of there's boxes everywhere, like I said, and there's stuff everywhere, and it's not, I like shut the door on it because I don't want to look at it, let alone put it on the internet. And I think we're just like in our bubble at the moment. And I know I've said this before, and I know people say like, I can't imagine, why would anyone be mean? But people are cruel sometimes. And I feel like I want to protect this bubble that we've got. And I'm just not ready. Like, it's not no forever. It's just at the moment, we've still not really settled in ourselves and we're in a little bubble. And I just want to enjoy that still and not have like any negativity. I don't know why I feel like that, because I'm sure 99.9% people will be absolutely lovely, but I just know sometimes people are unkind, and I'm just like protecting that little bubble really. However, I'm sharing so much already. I've shared so many rooms with you that's like in the background, and obviously when I start doing my vlogs again, if you want to see those, like day in the life, frugal living, then you'll see the house. It's not like I'm not showing you the house, I'm just not doing it in that format. So hopefully like that's okay with you guys and you'll enjoy seeing the house in different videos, but it's not going to be like a standalone house tour video, just showing you everyday life here rather than it being a standalone video. But you know, things can change once we're settled, once we found our feet, things like that. It might well be that we do a house tour, but at the moment it's just too much of a mess, to be honest with you. Nice little corners, there's little corners in the house which are nice, but yeah, lots of boxes still. Anyway guys, I hope that answers all your questions. Let me know if you've got any more, and I've got a story time on how the house came to be and a bit of a manifestation of how we got this house and just which one it is, because lots of people are saying like, did we miss which one it is? Just to kind of like show you how it came about. But thank you so much for watching and being here. It's a long one, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you so soon. Bye!